I've got you. I was diagnosed with a disease called chronic lymphocytic leukemia 4 years ago.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to get John to pay for it. Pretty tall. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to read it. Get your video here.
What happened? That's compensate.
Thank you for being here.
Sure. No problem. Just talk to me, ignore the camera.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and say and spell your name if you could for me.
My name is Bob Kraus. I'm a 63-year-old citizen here in Colorado Springs, grew up here. He was diagnosed 4 years ago with a chronic lymphocytic leukemia. The prognosis was a 2 out of 3 chance to live 8 years. I'm in the 5th year now. The ability to be treated was such that monitoring the disease and when it goes acute to aggressively treat it, a disease that's all over my whole body, to treat with radiation and chemotherapy is not a very promising way to go. So along the way I found an alternative form of treating my disease before it goes acute, an unorthodox fashion that I have scientific proof of what it can do. It is right now inducing apoptosis in my body, telling the leukemia cells in my body to kill themselves. I gotta believe that some of those cells are paying attention and killing themselves, and I believe that I'm being cured of cancer right now in my own body. And that's the science of it, and I have the proof of it. And so along the way, learning about cancer, one of the things that I found is cancer loves sugar, and so I stay away from sugar. Cancer loves an acidic environment, so I make sure that my body is more alkaline. And I find that cancer needs stress to exist. And the stress that has been brought in on me in a situation now where I believe that I have the ability to walk away from cancer, but I have a situation in which the stress that's being brought on me to fight for my right to fight for my life is, though I thought I was prepared for it when I walked into this journey, it does take a toll. And
kind of, I got to condense it down. Kind of tell me what's going on actually here today. What's to do with Dan May?
I don't
cut out your.
Well, Dan May, I believe when Dan May came into my home, and the task force, he himself personally didn't come, but through his direction and the task force that's under his direction, came into my home as a cancer patient, and weren't interested in information I had from my doctor saying I could do exactly what it is that I was doing. Decided I was a criminal, took away my medicine, took away my therapy, and gave me no choice but to fight my battle against cancer without the medicine. It was inducing apoptosis in my body even as they were in my home. I don't think they understand that's what's going on in the body. I don't think they understand the science. I've tried to educate the district attorney about this. I've had an expert campanologist over there whom Dan May has said that he would meet with finally to begin to get the science of what's going on with the treatment of my body. Every day I fight for my life with the things that I do to enhance my body's ability to fight the cancer that it does, and try to keep away from my body the things that facilitate the growth of cancer.
What did he actually charge you with? Possession? Or
possession and cultivation. The quantity of medicine that I needed to have, my dosage from the extracts that I use to treat my cancer to facilitate the inducement of apoptosis. That dosage is about 2 pounds of marijuana product, raw material, a month, which is a lot more than any rules that have been established so far would say. So I got a doctor to say I could do exactly what it was that I was doing, and the district attorney apparently has a medical license because he didn't seem to care what a doctor had to say. So he's chosen to have me not have access to my medicine. He gave me the choice to die or to die. That was the choice I was given from the district attorney's office when I was first arrested.
Why did you pick today? Do you have something going on here at court?
We have a court hearing. It's called a motions hearing, I guess. It'll
Okay.
be the 6th or so time that I've been down here to. Apparently prosecution still hasn't gotten together what they need to get together to be able to proceed. So I imagine that what they're going to end up doing is putting it off for a longer period of time to spend the pressure of this trial for that much longer, when the further away I can get from the stress that this is causing on me, the better chance I have to save my own life.
So the message you kind of want to get out here, you want to kind of fight it out in the public eye, just for everybody else to do.
Well, I don't believe that the community, if they were aware that we have a bullying attitude towards sick people, if when I told the people that came in my home to arrest me, if they would have taken the time to look at what a doctor had to say about my condition, they don't come in and understand that there are sick people, dying people, that are utilizing this medication for relief and, in my case, for a potential cure for the cancer that I have. If they would have come in with the compassion that Dan May says he is in total support of medical marijuana, he told me himself that personally. If he is in total support of medical marijuana, then why is it that those people who can benefit it the most are the ones that are looked at as criminals simply because they have the quantity and the medicine in the way that they need to have to complete the treatment that has been proven in the past for other people and have laboratory proof, science, that this does this. It's going on in me. I'm fighting for my life in the court of life. And here in this court, I'm fighting for my right to fight for my life. This is a life or death issue. I don't think that the district attorney's office is really aware of that. So we continue to try and educate. I pray that as a result of some of this, that Dan May will get together with Dr. Bob Malamud, a world-renowned cannabinoologist, expert from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, former head of the science department up there. The science is out there, the knowledge is out there. Let's stop executing people for the sake of supporting a law that is ambiguous and uncertain at best. Let's not have the people that are interpreting the laws not give any consideration at all as to the plights of the hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of patients that benefit from this across the country every day.
Okay, good deal.
Thanks. All right, thank you.
What time's your hearing at 1:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know which courtroom it's in?
S530.
S530? Okay. Thanks again.
All right.
Hey Bob, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
You have a great story. A lot of people know about the truth. And honestly, you have a great story. Me too. And I think it's really much up.
Yeah, he's got a good point. Military generally treats people right. Yeah, but then they had well, especially when you know, it's a different call. Tell them all your buddies showed up. $127. Like the next day. $127, $130 the next time we all eat this year.
Good. We've got 2.5 months to really nail down some power behind you.
All right, guys. December 5th.
You okay?
Next time for Lisa. January 27th for Bob.
Glad you had a
Something
chance
every month.
That's powerful. Yeah, hopefully. I didn't do that.
As usual.
That's awesome. Yeah. Maybe you will stay up tonight and think about that. That's the deal.
Well, you just told him that your bigger battle is not this court thing, it's your cancer. I think he really needs to hear that, so.
Well,
I'm glad that you got to at least trust that.
All you people who are here, there's so many patients here. And it is so important to have support and hope in curing any kind of disease. And I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you, for being here. And education is so important. People just don't understand what's going on. And I heard from Irvin Rosenfeld. I had a chance to talk to him. And for those of you who may not know who Irvin is, he's a federal patient whose medicine is produced for him by the federal government and the University of Mississippi and sent him in a tin can. And he's been fighting this battle for over 40 years, 33 of them publicly. And I sought him for counsel about what I'm doing and how to go about doing it, because he's been in it longer than Jason has, or I have, or anyone else has. And this is important for all of us to remember. He said the most effective way that he has found in this time is to, when you get a chance to talk to somebody, knowing that those people are not going to understand and they're probably going to have some mean, nasty, awful things to say to you and put you on the Group W bench. But for those of you my age, you know what I'm talking about there with Alice's Restaurant. But those who just don't care. But he said, when you talk to people, talk to them as if they're just one person there and as if they're your very best friend. And what you want to do, and this is wonderful, for same thing for Occupy, it's the same thing. Talk to them as if they're your very best friend, and you're just trying to have them understand what's going on for you. And it's a difficult thing to do, but not so if you practice it a little bit. It's a habit you can get into it. If that's the most effective way for us to do it, we're all going to be out there fighting anyway. And so just, you know, do it that way. If that's what the man says to do, I mean, until somebody else was more because, yeah, he's going to be here. Support him, encourage him, love him.
Tomorrow night at 7, if you guys want to join us at the warehouse, he'll be here. You can meet him. Be a good opportunity.
And the next event for after that then is the 5th, I think. Where's Elisa?
Elisa.
There she is. So same thing. Elisa's at 1:30 on the 5th. Okay. So,
No, it's 8:30.
okay, so we'll get up in the morning. 7 o'clock.
You guys haven't gotten emails already from us, be sure to talk to either Audrey or I. Ben's around here as well. There's a few people that can get you in touch, but that way we keep up to date on these issues. And Bob's got his, you guys just heard it, January 27th. So we've got something every month here coming up. And this is not a battle that goes away by just showing up one day. So everybody that's been out here before, thank you. Everybody that's coming out the first time, thank you. Everybody's going to be here in the future, and I know you all will be. Thank you.
We need a couple volunteers, a couple of projects. One of them is an email campaign. The whole idea is to email the district attorney and anybody else we can think of that we can get an email address to that's a public official about the dropping my case, dropping Elisa's case, dropping any other cases. Every time we send an email, somebody has to look at it. They probably won't respond to it, but they hate it. The way prosecution works in this city is they seemingly pick out the weakest individuals to pick on first, and then what they end up doing is just run you ragged, take all the money that you have, and then try and work out some. They don't like to go to court. They don't like to do work. They obviously don't like to do due diligence. In my case, they weren't interested in information, documentation, or anything else that was going on. So it's just as a matter of course, that's how they operate. So I was looking for somebody or somebodies to begin gathering the other people who are interested in sending an email campaign out and starting this and finding which email addresses are valid and the ones that we can do. And it would be wonderful, if nothing else, to educate people. Email them about, did you know about apoptosis? So if somebody can kind of, I'm looking for somebody to kind of help organize that end of it. And then
if somebody can organize that, I'll donate my list from Cannabis Health News Magazine to you know, your mailing list.
We can take care of it. So we'll start a campaign like that.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
if we
yeah.
can start doing that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk.
And for the core group of advocates tonight at 5, we'll be talking every Thursday. We're talking about these issues, guys. So we're bringing this up. We're seeing how we can help our community and move things forward for medical marijuana patients. This was 10 years ago. Bob should be protected. There's no reason why any of us should be in this building right now at all, except for the reasons that have been brought forward by, unfortunately, the people that are supposed to uphold the law, and they missed this one by a mile and then some.
There's a conference call every Thursday.
Every Thursday at 5 p.m.
Everybody is welcome to get on to that. The phone numbers are.
It's a free conference call. Just again, if you want to be in contact, give me your information. Give Audrey your information. Give Bob your information. We'll write that information down. We'll get you on those Colorado patient contact groups, and you guys can contribute to this discussion. Because if you're a patient, there's no reason why you shouldn't be fighting right now more than ever. Because your rights are coming under threat.
It'll be patient-led, so here we are. This is us. You know, this is all a beautiful thing. Dr. Bob and Irv will be down there tomorrow night. Jason's coming back down tomorrow night. It's going to be a beautiful thing. The education that's coming out, what Mark has put together, and what Audrey does every day in fighting for our rights and helping people just get answers to questions. I remember when I started this, I didn't know where to go. You know, I knew something wrong had happened. I didn't know what, and I didn't know. I felt my rights had been violated, and I didn't know if there was even anything I could do about it. And there are things that we can do about it. It seems like they're not out there, but if we don't do what we're doing, they won't be out there tomorrow. I had a young man the other day come up to me and thank me for his generation for standing up for a young person and doing this for his generation. So my stepdad, who was on Pearl Harbor when it was bombed, he told me for years before he died, he said, your father and I didn't fight that war for things to be the way
Exactly.
they are in the country today.
That's not the idea we've.
When the greatest generation is gone, it's those of us that were their children that will remember what this experiment in freedom called the United States of America looked like at its pinnacle. Those young, it's my worry they won't know. It doesn't look like they'll be able to experience. So we're fighting for rights. We're fighting for life. This is a life or death issue. It's just that simple. People don't understand it yet. They don't get it yet. But we keep educating as best we can, lovingly, and get it out to them. And the facts are there. So support Urban when he gets here. Yeah. So thank you all again. This means so much.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you for being the brave spirit.